celebration, and I'm not sure that I'm the only one who can do that for you. You should know that I was interviewed yesterday by the Sun Sentinel, and it will probably appear in next week's paper in the religion section by Jim Davis. And we had quite a lengthy discussion on Hanukkah and Christmas and Ramadan. This year, it happens that Ramadan falls into this cycle, which happens every 7 or 8 years or so. And he wanted to make another committee. He said, well, can't we put all 3 holidays together? And wouldn't it be nice if we could have a program where all 3 holidays are celebrated together? And my discussion with him was, a lot of things would be nice, but his focus was that, but isn't it our mission, isn't that the definition of religion, that we should all come together and pray together? I said, that's the Christian definition of religion. And Jim, with all due respect, I said to him, you're Christian. And your understanding is that religion, and he gave us, and yes, religios was assembled together, get everybody together. That was the derivation of the word. And in the early years of the church, that was the intent. Everybody should come together under that umbrella and pray together. That's where the word came from, religion. I said, in today's world, the definition of religion has to take on a different meaning. It has to take on a meaning, as I understand it, that we can all be together and spend time together, but we have the opportunity to pray separately. And that's okay. And that's okay, because we have our own ways of understanding what prayer is, and our own ways of understanding our celebrations. And so we continue to have our discussion about the holidays, about Hanukkah, about Christmas, and very often there's a lot of misinformation out there. And I indicated to him this concept of the December dilemma for many people, Jews and non-Jews alike. The first thing I said, to put Hanukkah in the same classification as Christmas is unfair to Christmas. It's unfair to Christmas. Christmas should be in the same category as Passover. That's the relationship. Christmas is the beginning of a new peoplehood, a new idea, a new theology, a new movement, if you will. However you want to understand it, Christmas is the beginning of Christianity. Passover is the beginning of the Jewish peoplehood. Nisan is the first month of the year, not Tishrei, when Rosh Hashanah comes in. The month of Nisan, it says in the Bible, in Torah very specifically, and this shall be for you the first month. Tishrei is the 7th month. The 7th month of the year is when you shall observe the Sabbath of months, and you shall recognize creation and God and everything that revolves around Rosh Hashanah. So if we're going to compare Christmas to anything, we need to compare it to Passover. Unfortunately, because of the way the calendar works, we kind of think of Passover and Easter together. They're not. There's no relationship there in terms of the idea of what the holidays symbolize to the people who observe those holidays. Passover is the beginning of a peoplehood called Israelites. It's the beginning of the formation of a nation. Moses takes the people out of captivity and is going to begin a nation. That's Passover. Christmas is the beginning of a nation, the beginning of a peoplehood, the beginning of an idea that's going to, for the next few hundred years, is going to envelop Europe, and then certainly in the next ensuing 2,000 years, envelop much of the world. Hanukkah belittles Christmas. Hanukkah belittles Christmas. Even in our own understanding of Hanukkah, it's important to recognize that only in America, has Hanukkah become the holiday that it has become. That's not a bad thing. But it has become something unique here in America. And only in the last 50 or 60 years. Only in the last 50 or 60 years. Because Hanukkah, first and foremost, and this is another interesting thing in part of my comment, and it's fascinating that I had this conversation with Jim yesterday because I can share much of it with you today. He says, well, in the book of Maccabees, I see here in the Bible, in the book of Maccabees, and I said, whoa, Jimmy, you're reading a New Testament, aren't you? Because we were on the phone. He says, well, yes, because I said the book of Maccabees is not in the Bible. Certainly not in the Jewish Bible. What do you mean? I'm reading it right here. I said, I know. I pulled out my copy of the New Testament. I keep one in my office. And sure enough, I knew exactly where it was. And as a matter of fact, I tell people, if you want to get the story of Hanukkah where it's written, it's in the book of Maccabees.